Greetings, truth seekers, and welcome back to the only news program brave enough to delve into the stories they don't want you to hear. Tonight, we bring you an exclusive, unprecedented look behind a reunion that has sent shockwaves through the very foundations of pop culture. For half a century, the world has yearned, speculated, and whispered about the bonds that tied together the stars of a television phenomenon. And now, after 5 long decades, the silence has been broken. Yes, you heard it right. In a moment that many believed would forever remain confined to the realm of nostalgic dreams, 4 iconic figures from the golden age of television have finally publicly stood shoulder to shoulder once more. We are talking, of course, about the beloved quartet from the timeless sitcom Happy Days, the directorial titan himself, Ron Howard, the coolest cat to ever grace the small screen, Henry Winkler, and the ever-charming Anson Williams and Don. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at the Steel City Con, a gathering typically known for celebrating the fantastical and the fictional. But on Saturday, April 5th, reality transcended fantasy as these 4 legends walked onto a single stage, not as characters, but as themselves, their shared history palpable in the very air. 50 years! Let that number sink in. Half a century has passed since these men last graced a public platform together in this configuration. Think about the world in those intervening years. The technological leaps, the cultural shifts, the very fabric of society has undergone a monumental transformation. Yet through it all, the warmth and the enduring appeal of Happy Days has remained a constant, a comforting beacon in an ever-changing world. And now, the architects of that very comfort have reunited, sending a tidal wave of nostalgia crashing over the globe. Our exclusive sources embedded within the Steel City Con report an atmosphere electric with anticipation. Fans, some of whom had waited decades for this very moment, held their breath as Howard, Winkler, Williams, and most took their places. The collective gasp of the audience was reportedly audible miles away, and what unfolded was more profound than mere pleasantries and polite recollections. According to first-hand accounts and exclusive video footage that has just reached our news desk, the reunion was a deeply emotional journey back in time, a heartfelt testament to the enduring power of camaraderie and shared experience. Henry Winkler, the man who embodied the effortlessly cool Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli, the epitome of 1950s suave, reportedly captured the magnitude of the moment with a simple yet profound statement. "This is the first time we've appeared this way in 50 years, he declared, his voice thick with emotion, a sentiment that resonated with the millions who had grown up watching him on their screens. 50 years! A lifetime for some. An entire era defined by the very show they helped create. And then came the voice of reason, the steady hand behind the camera for so many iconic films. Ron Howard, who played the earnest and relatable Richie. Cunningham, ever the pragmatist, Howard injected a touch of his signature wit, quipping, "It feels like 50 minutes." But beneath the humor, a deep sense of genuine affection was unmistakable. "It does. We're having so much fun hanging, and this is sort of our great excuse to come together. So thank you," he added, his words a clear indication that this reunion was not just for the fans, but a deeply personal moment for the men themselves. Howard, the actor turned acclaimed director, further elaborated on the enduring magic of Happy Days, stating, "It's just been a great show. Everyone has been so warm and wonderful. All your energy." His words speak volumes about the symbiotic relationship between the show and its audience, a connection forged in the crucible of weekly storytelling that transcended the television screen. For those unfamiliar with the cultural touchstone that is Happy Days, the show transported viewers back to the idyllic, seemingly simpler times of 1950s and 1960s Milwaukee. It's centered around the wholesome Cunningham family, the wise father Howard, the loving mother Marion, the all-American son Richie, and his younger sister Joni, and their interactions with Richie's friends, the affable Potsy and the quirky Ralph. But let's be honest, the true gravitational force of the show, the character who etched himself into the collective consciousness of a generation, was Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli, the leather-clad rebel with a heart of gold, brought to life by the incomparable Henry Winkler, running for an incredible 11 seasons on ABC from 1974 to 1984. Happy Days wasn't just a television show. It was a cultural phenomenon. It spawned spin-offs, influenced fashion, and cemented its place in the pantheon of classic American television. And at the heart of its enduring appeal was the undeniable chemistry between its cast, a bond that clearly extends far beyond the confines of the studio lot. Reflecting on the show's enduring legacy, Henry Winkler paid homage to the visionary behind it all, the late Gary Marshall. First of all, Gary Marshall was like a brilliant creator, a great writer, Winkler stated, acknowledging the foundational genius that brought these characters and their world to life. But he didn't stop there, adding, "They chose a wonderful cast. Some of them, unfortunately, are no longer on the earth with us. But we played together, we stayed together, and we worked hard together. Nobody thought they were better than anybody else." Winkler's words paint a picture of a harmonious and collaborative environment, a rarity in the often ego-driven world of Hollywood. Ron Howard echoed this sentiment, emphasizing the ensemble nature of the show. I say that was a huge key. The show evolved as really an ensemble. So that idea of we were like a family, well, okay, maybe not a family, but we were a unit, we were a community. And also, I think for us, it was kind of like our coming-of-age story. We were just growing up through this process. Howard's perspective offers a fascinating glimpse into the personal journeys of these young actors as they navigated the pressures and the triumphs of sudden fame, their lives intertwining with the very characters they portrayed. He continued with a profound reflection on the impact of the show on his own life. "It was a life experience that's unlike anything else that I've ever known," Howard confessed. "And we had great chemistry. We had fun working together from the beginning, and it never failed us." This speaks to a connection that transcends mere professional obligation, a genuine camaraderie that has clearly stood the test of time. Adding another layer of intrigue to this momentous reunion, we have unearthed details from an interview Henry Winkler gave to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette prior to the event. In this candid conversation, Winkler revealed the depth of the anticipation felt by the group. "We have been together. We see each other. We talk to each other, support each other," he shared, offering a glimpse into the ongoing relationships that have persisted away from the public eye. But this is the first time we will be together in a public setting. This statement underscores the significance of the Steel City Con appearance, marking a deliberate and long-awaited moment of public reconnection. While their public appearances together may have been infrequent over the years, the bonds forged on the set of Happy Days have clearly remained strong. Winkler himself credited Gary Marshall for fostering this collaborative and supportive environment, revealing a fascinating insight into the show's success. According to Winkler, Marshall ran a tight ship, prohibiting any bad behavior on set. No matter who you were, no matter what, you were part of an ensemble, Winkler emphasized. Everybody respected each other. But Marshall's influence extended far beyond the studio. Winkler unveiled a charming detail about their off-screen camaraderie. Then, he created a softball team and we played every Sunday. Then we traveled all over the country. Then we traveled all over the world. This revelation paints a picture of a cast that truly functioned as a family, their shared experiences extending far beyond the demands of their work. "You play together, you stay together," Winkler wisely observed. And they picked really well. They picked great people to be part of this group, and we have always stayed close and in touch. The absence of Gary Marshall, who passed away in 2016, was undoubtedly felt during this reunion. A poignant reminder of the guiding force that brought them all together. Interestingly, this appearance in Pittsburgh wasn't the first time that Howard, Williams, and Most had reunited this year. Back in February, these three Happy Days alumni participated in a panel discussion at MegaCon Orlando. During that event, Ron Howard shared a personal anecdote that speaks volumes about the show's enduring quality. He confessed that he hadn't watched an episode in a long time, until one day while waiting for a flight, he happened to turn one on. His reaction? "The greatest feeling," he exclaimed, "because I know why the show was a hit. It was good, and We were good. Howard further elaborated on the magic of their on-screen dynamic. We were so cohesive as an ensemble unit, he explained. We really connected in a great way, and it's one of the reasons the show has endured. His words highlight the crucial element of genuine connection that resonated with audiences and continues to draw new generations to the time. Less charm of Happy Days. But what does this reunion truly signify? Is it merely a nostalgic trip down memory lane, a fleeting moment of fan service, or does it hint at something more profound? Could this be a prelude to further collaborations? Perhaps a revival, a documentary, or some other project that capitalizes on the enduring love for Happy Days? Our sources remain tight-lipped, but the very fact that these four iconic figures have chosen this moment to reunite publicly after half a century suggests that there might be more to this story than meets the eye. Consider the current media landscape. Nostalgia is a powerful currency. Reboots and revivals of beloved classic shows are rampant. The appetite for familiar comfort in an increasingly chaotic world is undeniable. Could this reunion be a subtle testing of the waters, a gauge of the enduring public affection for the characters and the world of Happy Days? It's a question that is undoubtedly being discussed in the hallowed halls of Hollywood boardrooms even as we speak. Furthermore, this reunion serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring impact of television on our collective consciousness. Happy Days wasn't just a show, it was a cultural touchstone that shaped the perceptions and the memories of an entire generation. The characters became like family to millions of viewers, their weekly trials and tribulations offering a comforting escape and a sense of shared experience. The reunion of these actors after so long is akin to a family gathering, a chance to reconnect with cherished memories and the people who helped create them. The outpouring of emotion on social media following the news of this reunion has been nothing short of extraordinary. Hashtags related to Happy Days and the actors involved have been trending globally, with fans sharing their favorite moments, their personal connections to the show, and their heartfelt joy at seeing these beloved figures together again. This digital outpouring underscores the deep and lasting impact that Happy Days continues to have on popular culture. But beyond the nostalgia and the potential for future projects, this reunion is also a testament to the power of human connection. In an industry often characterized by fleeting relationships and professional rivalries, the enduring bond between these four men is truly remarkable. Their shared history, the challenges and triumphs they experienced together during the making of Happy Days has forged a connection that transcends the superficiality of Hollywood. Their willingness to come together after so many years speaks volumes about the depth of their friendship and the enduring power of shared experiences. As the world continues to grapple with uncertainty and change, the comfort of nostalgia offers a welcome respite. Happy Days, with its idealized portrayal of a simpler time, continues to provide that comfort to audiences old and new. This reunion serves as a potent reminder of that simpler time, a tangible link to a past that many remember with fondness. It's a reminder of the power of storytelling to shape our memories and our emotions, and the enduring impact that beloved characters and the actors who portray them can have on our lives. So, as we reflect on this momentous reunion, we are left with a sense of warmth, a touch of nostalgia, and perhaps a hint of anticipation for what the future may hold. The coming together of Ron Howard, Henry Winkler, Anson Williams, and Don Most after 50 years is more than just a news story. It's a cultural event, a reminder of the enduring power of Happy Days and the magic that happens when talented people connect on a profound level. And there you have it, truth seekers, another story that proves the past is never truly gone. It simply waits for the right moment to make a spectacular return. Join us next time as we continue to unearth the stories they don't want you to know. Until then, stay vigilant and stay curious, and never stop believing in the power of a good reunion.